ये बॉटल हटा दो। हाँ ये अच्छा बॉटल हटा दो भाई। जॉनसन आप सर थोड़ा साइड हो सर थोड़ा हट जाओ सर सेंटर में दादा भाऊ सर अर्जुन सर लेफ्ट टू राइट थोड़ा दादा लेफ्ट में सामने भाई
And
all the teams, we're very happy being here. We had a fantastic drivers draft. If you saw
and then we will start with your question answers, alright? So
hi, a few words.
No. आज अपने सर से और बॉसेस से बात करना चाहते हैं, so I won't give you the details of it. But basically, RPPL is an association with United Motorsport.
It's going to be very exciting for you guys to watch the Indian race.
Go next, sir. Sorry, sir.
I just take it from where John left. Good wishes to all who are on this podium. My special wishes and a lot of thank you to Akhil, who actually makes this happen. All the effort he puts in, I know how much effort he puts in to get this going. Because it's not like cricket, so it's easier said in cricket. And there is definite progress made by Akhil and his team this season, and will continue to be so, because no league comes absolutely ready and at its best at the beginning, and it keeps progressing with time. So I know with Akhil and his team around, and with John and everyone, and or as I said on this table, Arjun and all other owners, I haven't met them. This last year I haven't seen them. So with their support, we keep progressing with this league. We don't know where it will go, where it will finish, but at least there is an effort. There is an effort to make it successful, and I think that's what matters. So well done, Akhil, on all what you've done by putting this together, getting us all on the podium, going out of your way to help us to do things. Because to be honest, other than John and Arjun, someone like me who's not very conversant with motorsport, but have just supported Akhil. We are just happy to support you and appreciate all what you do to get this going. So thank you to all of you here, the press. It's so good to see such a good turnaround from motorsport, and I hope you keep supporting it, because without everyone's support, this will not be successful. Sport is different. Sport should be looked at as a sport, whether it's cricket, football, hockey, racing, or any other sport. Look at it as a sport, and hopefully with all your support, this will keep progressing. Thank you, Akhil, and thanks for everyone who works behind the scenes to get this going.
Barcelona. But I must give credit where credit is due. I think all of us have been able to come together because there was a vision to be able to promote racing. John, I think, has been ahead of his time. He's always been a vehement speaker about promoting other sports, whether it was football or now racing, and he does look good in a car or on a bike, as we have enough visual references.
He looks the best on the screen.
But yeah, it's amazing to have people from across the country who come together to become the face of this league. I think it's a pan-India league. I think to have Kecha now part of it from Bangalore. I think it's just a growing league that needs love and support from the media today. It's very, very important to have them spread the word for the media to continue supporting the league, because it's at a nascent stage, like Dada said. जितना प्यार मिलेगा, जितने लोग देखेंगे, उतने young लोग inspire होंगे. It's a sport that is growing, is developing. We would like to have our Indian drivers one day be there. I know अभी IMAX पे सबने जाके F1 देखी. हमारे पास हमारे ब्रैड पिट यहाँ बैठे हुए. And we would hope that a sport like that grows, a sport like this grows in our country, and we get amazing racers, amazing technology, and amazing people to come together to support and promote the sport for many, many years ahead. And all the best to all the teams. John's got the best driver. But apart from that, I'm hoping the league turns out to be fun. The races at night, which are going to be amazing, especially last year we were lucky to be in Chennai. It was a beautiful race to be part of, to watch a city come to a standstill, to watch these amazing cars and the noise that you hear. So here's hoping for many such wonderful moments and opportunities for India to be able to nurture talent to go across the world. Yeah. So all the best to all of us, and may the league continue to do well. And thank you for your love and support, guys.
Thank you so much. I haven't.
He said to you that whatever is left over goes to his team. I just want to tell him once, last year I was at the IPL auction and RCB had the same problem. So they waited till the second day after lunch to get their spot, and they won the IPL.
Whatever happens, happens for the best.
Yeah.
I'm going
You
to
can also say save the best for last. It
Yeah.
happens sometimes like that. Ma'am, what about you? Are you excited about how it
I'd
will
like
happen?
to thank Mr. Akhil for making all this happen. We are excited about the
I would like to congratulate Akhil because every time he tells his vision, it gets into a reality the next year, because I had a lot of chats with him on how he's envisioning it, and with the Dada sir, John sir and Arjun Bhaiya coming in, we are seeing the league getting bigger and bigger, and Sudeep Anna coming in is getting it more bigger. Firstly, I would like to say that Chaitanya would have loved to be here being part, but he's missed.
John.
Only one question, John, if you don't mind. One question.
John, racing, it runs in your blood, and we know that you're that much crazy for bikes. So how does the transition from bikes to car racing feel like? And is it more thrilling, more exciting, or how is it like?
In this case, it's pretty seamless because the engine's an Aprilia engine, so in the car. So it's pretty much the same. The excitement is there, and you really don't need to be knowledgeable about car racing to enjoy it. Like Arjun said, when we went to the street circuit in Chennai, the visuals are brilliant, and for all you people who still haven't seen F1, when you see a film like that and you experience a film like that, you'll understand what it is to see it live. So I think it's going to be exciting, as exciting for me as it's going to be for you or for anyone of us sitting here. So you all must go and watch it and encourage it.
Can we see a race happening like with the owners someday?
Well, I think Akhil will correct me on that, but FIA rules don't permit anyone to sit in the rules doesn't permit, but hopefully someday we would find it.
Looking forward.
And I would love to see that.
Okay.
What do I say? This is something very new to me, not to Sudeep. He's always been a champion of sport. So he's very excited. So I'm here to share his excitement. And we're looking at hopefully spreading a lot more awareness about this sport. There's generally a notion that it's a very niche passion, but I think with the kind of reach that this league is going to give us, probably we're going to make it seem like to the next generation that it's a very achievable goal. So I'm excited and I wish all the very best.
Veera. I think firstly he would be the right person to answer about how the drivers do get this opportunity. When I was sitting with my team members just now, they were telling me where karting is concerned, that is the starting point and a hub for young kids who really start out even from the age of 8 and 9. He himself, the person who was talking to me, is a teacher. That I think we need more infrastructure to be able to make it more accessible to the younger generation. I think that comes from the curation of excitement that will come from you all representing us pushing the sport. I'm sure it's at a nascent stage. I'm sure there are lots of obstacles to overcome. But like for example, when I went to Coimbatore, I see a racing track that is phenomenal. So you never know where you have camps, where you have offsites, where you have places where a lot of talented young individuals can come together. With the usage of perhaps not always the ideal technology, but still having some kind of base to be able to learn. I wouldn't be the right person to answer how to go about it because that's not my field of expertise, but I think the intent is to actually lead into that, to have young kids learn the basics while being able to use the best cars available and learn and adapt and evolve and hopefully represent at a much bigger platform also in the future. So I think Akhil would be the right person to answer that.
Compete with the cricketer. What do you say about that?
It's my absolute pleasure to be sitting next to Sourav sir. I'm very, very happy, and it's so encouraging to see it, to be on a podium or on a platform where he's encouraging another sport. And I think that's the power that cricket does have, and he's taking such amazing care of being a curator of other sports in our country, and football is something I also love. I support football, I love football. He's already done so much for football, hailing from Bengal. I just feel very, very happy to be sharing space with him because I know he's truly passionate. He's been a sportsman, he's also been a true representative of our country, and he's using all his might to make sure he can be there to support other sports development. That's what you want. You want the people that you've grown up admiring to continue being leaders off the field as well as on the field, and I think he's a prime example of that. So thank you, Dada, and I truly hope that you can inspire so many more people to come into various other sports and do what you're doing for, say, football or even now racing.
Cricket. Now you will be good supporter of football. Now you are supporting car race. So what do you say about that?
That's exactly what Arjun said. It's about helping other sport and see where it finishes.
Hi Dada, good evening. I'm Dave from Dainik Bhaskar English. Since we're talking about racing, what really set our hearts racing was yesterday's match. So just one very quick comment from you in terms of it's racing, no, our hearts are also racing, Arjun. So
very good. You're absolutely racing.
So it was a very unfortunate loss. What would you like to say? It was quite disheartening for you also as a viewer and a former captain. We'd like to quickly hear from you. Are you upset?
The way India batted in this series so far, they should have got this 190. And when you saw Jadeja guts it out and fight and score the runs, the batting quality in this team is absolutely brilliant. And I think they will be more disappointed than I am because it was an opportunity to get 2-1 up in the series. Against England, 2 more test matches to go. So I'm sure they have left Lords disappointed not getting 190, especially with the quality of batsmanship that there is in their dressing room.
Extremely weird way to get out on the last ball, right?
No, it's not weird. It has happened in cricket before. Just hit the bat and rolled onto the stumps for many. It's not been the first time and it's not good.
Weightage, and if we can get more sport in a way, lots of combinations, pros and cons, so we would have found that. But I would be definitely happy if we get more weightage towards the water sport.
Arjun, my question is for you. So from film sets to the racing ground, how is the feeling like? And also, I want you to just, say to your fans that racing is not only about, the speeding. It has other things. It's a motorsport, and what are the misconceptions about racing? That it's only speeding, the sport.
Well, I'll answer your first part. I'll answer second. Your second part, I'll answer first. I think. If you have an inherent passion for speed, then this is the right sport for you. It's not only about speed, but the excitement that the youth has sometimes for speed. But the amazing part about this speed here is the safety is there. You get to actually enjoy it in a safe environment. There's a lot of emotion that comes into it. Racing is not only about speed, there's a lot of acumen that goes in the split second timing, there's also understanding conditions. It's like any other sport, there are a lot of human factors that come in, along with respecting the machine you're in. I think what's important is you need to respect. It's not only about speed, it's how you use the speed. And that's the case in most things in life. You've got to respect what you're doing. You can't be abrasive and you can't just be brash about it. बहुत सारे लोगों को गलतफहमी होती है कि हम बस गाड़ी फास्ट चलाते तो जीत जाते हैं. It's about braking at the right time. It's about knowing what conditions you're in, what kind of time is needed to adapt to the conditions as well. So I think for most people who are sensible enough, उनको समझ में आ जाता है धीरे-धीरे what racing is about. It's not only the need for speed. It's about enjoying the rigmarole that comes with the sport. And it is a sport. आप सिर्फ मस्ती के लिए रेस नहीं कर रहे हो ना. There is a sport, there is a competitive streak, so you need to know it's a team sport because there are people who are in with the racer in the ear telling them exactly how to go about it and use the circumstances. So yeah, that part is I think pretty understood when you start understanding the sport. अब मैं आपका पहला हिस्सा भूल चुका हूँ, फिर से बताइए.
From the film sets, now you
Well, it's I guess I can only say I love sport. When I was growing up, I didn't get a chance to play many sports क्योंकि पहले मैं बहुत मोटा, बहुत परेशान था लाइफ से. मैं फुटबॉल बहुत पसंद करता था, लेकिन मैं फुटबॉल जैसे दिखता था. तो sports has been something that I mean, listen, any sport makes me happy. Today, the way Wimbledon is, you watch a match, you feel great. I saw Chelsea win yesterday, I felt great. F1 as a film has reminded people in India suddenly that Formula 1 is so amazing and people are enjoying that. Cricket, we saw a great match yesterday, great advert for Test cricket, which sort of people take for granted sometimes. I think sport is the greatest equalizer in life. And like Dada said when he gave the example of IPL, आपको लगता है जो हारने वाला है वो आखिर में जीत जाता है. So you never know what happens in life, and sport is just an amazing feeling. I'm sorry to digress, but I support Chelsea. Yesterday there was a final in which Paris played Chelsea, PSG played Chelsea. Chelsea were not given a chance and they ended up winning 3-0. And that's what life teaches you, right? You never give up. And that's what sport teaches you, not to give up, to believe. And that's what for me is the most amazing part. For film set पे तो हम चीजें करते हैं जो scripted होती है. Sport is not scripted. And you can't write better scripts than most of the matches that we get to see.
would love to see you in a sports biopic.
Thank you so much.
Is it sort of inspired from the Michael Jackson song from the late 80s, 90s by any chance?
If you want it to be that, you will make sure.
Sure, that is very kind of you. Thank you so much.